Cavernous new home. Too much space between the Premiership's top two and whoever loses this vital fixture. Already lost to Arsenal two key players, Thomas Rosicky with a hamstring injury and Jens Lehmann, who's been sent home suffering from a throat infection. Into the breach steps Manuel Almunia, his first Premiership appearance in 21 months, with Mathieu Flamini and Emmanuel Eboué also back in the Gunners' side. Well, Liverpool's big loss is that of Momo Sissoko to a serious shoulder injury, but even in his absence there's no move into the middle from the off for Steven Gerrard. It's Zenden and Alonso in the engine room, with Marc Gonzalez out to try and tear down the left. It is Remembrance Sunday, of course, and before the action here and all over the country this weekend, time to take a pause to remember. Arsenal will move up to third place in the Barclays Premiership with a win. A Liverpool victory will see them move above Arsenal. This is a Liverpool side that has lost all of its last 4 Premiership away games without scoring. Just the one penalty on the season's opening day from Robbie Fowler at Sheffield United to show for their efforts on their travels, Liverpool. Just the 1 point. And from Arsenal's point of view, they've not found the going easy at their brand new home. They are still unbeaten here. Kleb. Flamini. Over the top. No offside flag. Robin van Persie surely handled there. Well, van Persie has gone through to score, but Mark Clattenburg has spotted it. And Robin van Persie gets a yellow card. It's a deserved yellow card too. On another day, he might have got away with that. Blatant cheating. Route 1 from Pepe Reina, and Dirk Kuyt has done brilliantly here. Wasn't too far away either. You wouldn't really expect Arsenal to be caught cold in that sort of fashion. Zenden. Ricocheted via Fabregas and Kleb to Hurpier. Now Carragher given no time at all by Robin van Persie and forced into giving the ball to Flamini. It's good work from Alonso. Got it back and via Gerrard has worked it wide. This is Dirk Kuyt. Great cross for Crouch. It's a super challenge from Toure. Alonso. Kuyt. Xabi Alonso. In goes Crouch. And the goal is ruled out. That's one at each end. Well, Crouch is offside there, and there too. John Holbrook, every Arsenal fan's friend, and absolutely spot on. Gilberto. Henry. Past Finnan, not past Reina. Only needed the slightest sight of goal. But he's going out to that left-hand side to try and cause Steve Finnan problems. It's working. Alonso. It's a game chase from Gonzalez. Not even he's quite quick enough. After a brisk start to the game when we saw a goal ruled out for either side, we're just going through an untidy spell. Liverpool might change that here. It's left to Gonzalez, and there's Zenden. Just got underneath it, but Arsenal were deceived by that all right. Zenden knew where to run. And had that been a foot or so lower, Almunia would have been a stranded goalkeeper. Van Persie was charged down by Alonso. Fabregas will try and stretch the play the other way to Alexander Kleb. Lovely ghosting run, and he's found Fabregas, and it's turned in. Mathieu Flamini nets for Arsenal. Credit to Kleb, he was the architect. Fabregas with the final ball in for Flamini, who's turned in just his second Premiership goal. Advantage Arsenal. A yellow card for Mathieu Flamini's over-exuberant celebrations. And this is Marc Gonzalez, trying to dart in between Kleb and Eboué, no way through. Fabregas. Alonso. Tigerish midfield work. Gerrard. More of a snapshot than one that was hit with any real belief. It's credit to the pairing of Zenden and Alonso there to tee up the half chance, such as it was. There's Alonso. Crouch is beaten to the ball by Kolo Touré. Here's Robin van Persie. Got himself in a tangle. Touch fortunate there. Kolo Touré is in here. And Arsenal lead 2-0. Is that a popular goal? Huge stroke of luck about it there. Van Persie in a tangle. But he regained his composure to find Touré, who had gambled. Great supporting run from the back. And what about the finish from a central defender? Taken like Thierry. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 0. Count. Brought down. It's a Liverpool free kick. It's a Liverpool side that need to respond and fast. They cannot afford to let this keep happening against their so-called rivals at the top. Gerrard in. Oh, that was a big chance. Bolo Zenden knows it too. He's in there first. He couldn't direct it. Here's Clichy. Just has to hurry with Pennant coming in to challenge. Oh, Clichy's off and away. What a great run this is from the Arsenal left back. Will it open for him? Clichy down at the last, but Van Persie will follow up. Couldn't really have struck it with any more power. Just too close to Reina. Crouch. Liverpool have to take chances, they have to throw caution to the wind. Alonso, Gerrard, good effort. If there is to be a fight back, the captain has to lead it. And Mark Clattenburg has gone down hurt. I wondered why he blasted on his whistle. There's nobody near him. Alonso's header. Oh, shouldn't really laugh. Bellamy. Henry's in to tackle again. Bellamy wanted a little more assistance from Zenden. Henry. Fabregas collects the pass. Corner ball. Arsenal are going through a spell now where they are totally in the ascendancy. Surely Touré can't score again. He's making the move to the near post as Robin van Persie sends out the signal. Whipped into that zone, and William Gallas was all on his own to seal it for Arsenal. They're moving into third place in the Premiership table. And And if Liverpool's 2-0 defeat away to Manchester United 3 weeks ago was bad enough, well, this one might hurt even just a little bit more. Nobody near Gallas. His second goal for the Gunners. They're home and dry in this one. I think there may be an essay to write after this defeat. Pennant. Wriggled free of Clichy, and a second time. Gerrard. Offside. Craig Bellamy doesn't even get the consolation goal. Bellamy points out wide. Looks as though Gael Clichy was the left back playing him onside. Very, very close to the assistant referee too. Finnan. Carragher. Adebayor is away. And this would seal a glorious day for Arsenal. But Reina won't be beaten again that easily. Not able to get in on the act, Emmanuel Adebayor. Jamie Carragher will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Pennant. Headed away by Flamini. It's an emphatic win that moves Arsenal up into third in the Premiership, still unbeaten at the Emirates. They are back on track, but any distant Liverpool title hopes have surely been derailed once and for all. Arsenal 3, Liverpool 0.
You want to fight for the championship, you want to beat the big teams at home and away as well, but especially at home. And we could manage to do that, but we dropped at the moment too many points until now in the so-called smaller games, and we need that kind of consistency.
This is now 5 successive away defeats. Is it as much a mental problem as anything else now?
No, today I think that we play against a good team. What's the difference? No, we concede against a good team. Maybe if you play against another one, it will be different. No, but against good teams, if you concede 2 goals early in the second half, it's really difficult.
Tell us about your goal.
Yeah, I think that it was a nice goal, you know, because yesterday before to go to the game, I said to my wife and to my babies that I will score a goal for them, and I think that I'm really proud that I have scored that for them.
This is the first chance we've had to talk to you since last week's events at West Ham. What are your thoughts now you've had a week to reflect?
My thoughts are quite simple. I felt provoked in my area in a disrespectful way, and I responded. Maybe I should certainly not have reacted at all. But if sometimes days, I regret for having reacted, and I accept the apologies of Pardew, and then it's over.
So he felt always looking for avenues in behind. This is Van Persie. He tries to get between Carragher and Finnan. Good ball in, over the top. All right, he's handled it, you see what I mean? He's exploiting the space that he's found there. Henry, all afternoon, in that space between Carragher and Finnan. Look for it every single time. And you're thinking that sooner or later they're going to benefit from it, because he just found that little bit of space every time, as I say. This example here, they've popped it a bit. Same place, same man, in between Carragher and Finnan. The one coming up, he's right in his toes here, and he's looking for that ball in between. But what Arsenal have done well is they've kept possession. Again, they've pinged it a bit, and he's in there. But ironically, you know, the goal comes from different personnel. We've circled Risa and Hyypiä far too far apart. Brilliant run from Fabregas, and it's in, and Flamini scores. And then, you know, Toure scores here. Again, all over the pitch, exploiting the space. 2 centre-backs split, Toure's in, 1 ball between the 2 of them, and it's in the back of the net, and then it's all over. And what was really disappointing was that, all right, Gallas scores here, and Steven Gerrard's got Henry, and Risa should be picking up Gallas, and he just goes to sleep, and Gallas walks in, puts the ball in the back of the net, and it's far, far too easy. But at the end of the day, the both of them are saying, it's not my man, which is disappointing. I mean, but it's definitely Risa to blame, and he should accept responsibility. Too many times we see this. You know, you've got Crouch and Cout up here, 2 up against 6, nobody supporting, nobody getting past the front man. And what happened today is that Liverpool were a far better side when they put Pennant on, and we watch him here, he's signalling to Gerrard, right, you switch, you get in the middle. He was non-existent wide in the right. I've seen him play wide in the right for a long time, and he can play there, but when he gets in the middle, this is how he influences the game. He picks up there, great ball in, not a great touch here, but he's a thumping tackle, putting his foot in, and then getting forward, he just gets in that position in that left-hand side, and Alonso plays it here, runs past him, gets the break of the ball, but a great pass in there to Crouch, and Crouch a bit quicker, he's onto it, and then this is what I'm talking about, getting forward into forward positions in the middle of the park, nearly scores there, and then finally, and of course, when you've run out of luck, I mean, this is a forward position, Bellamy scores there, assistant referee gives it offside, but you can see at the bottom of your picture, when eventually it goes in, the Clichy's playing him on side, and it was a legitimate goal. But